Okay, we are live and underway with the first face-off on the main rink for the women's division, and the Nationals off to a quick save. And now the Salmonbellies up on offense.
Hello, lacrosse friends, and welcome to the 2023 LAXNAI here in Utica. I'm Steven Stamp, and we are very pleased to be bringing you a game from the first ever women's event at the LAXNAI. We have the Haudenosaunee Nationals going up against the Salmonbellies team from BC, mostly mainland folks, although a bit of representation on the island as well. Both teams are 1-0 as the teams are playing. All the women's teams, there are 8 teams. Everyone played 2 games today. And then they will go into semis for 5th through 8th tomorrow and semis for 1st through 4th, and then finals for each of those positions. The Haudenosaunee played their first game this morning against the Women's Box Lacrosse Global Network and won 4-1. The Bellies won 3-2 against Team Era, representatives of Ireland, which means whoever wins here is either first or second in the standings after pool play, as the BP Lawyers went 1-0. They went 2-0 already. And then the loser of this game will wind up as a 3rd or 4th place team. Bellies trying to get it back, but it's a 10-second count, and they will get the ball back and have a chance to try and take advantage of the final 25 seconds of their power play. Morgan Shirley is up at the top. She hands it off there to Megan Kinna, a multi-gold medalist representing Canada, both as a U15 or U19 back in 2015, and then last year, or 22, last year in Alabama, with the sixes for Canada at the World Games. Haudenosaunee get it. They're going to fling the ball down, try and get it. They do get it to Stacy Smith. She'll fight through the check. And we're going to have a holding call. Smith pulls it out. See, the goalie is heading to the bench. Starting goalie is Chelsea Doolittle for the Haudenosaunee. And at the other end, I believe Ainsley Rushton is starting, but we'll double check. Dorothy Paul, their other goaltender. So we've had a power play for New West, for New West. Now the Haudenosaunee take their turn at the player advantage. Fawn Porter, who had the penalty for Haudenosaunee, number 18, will take that pass. She was up at the top of the power play. Ball battled for, almost coming away with it was Bianca Santucci, but it's going to be Farrah Blackbird swooping in to get it. They'll step back up. Fawn Porter with a rip. That one stopped by Ainsley Rushton. Come out over center. Deb Phillips with the ball. Runs by a check from Jesse Brandt and flips it back up top to Ashley Bull. Bull going through 4 Haudenosaunee players. She was left a little bit on her own as a few of the Bellies defenders are already heading back, or players already heading back into their zone for a change. We're playing 2 15-minute halves, running time, with 2 minutes of stop time at the end of the second half. Same format for the women's tournament and the men's tournament. Nice pick-off of that pass. That was grabbed by Morgan Shirley. She had it stripped. Just avoiding the over and back was Lindsey John. Mequan Tulpin with the ball at the top, and she'll rip a shot low right into the stick of Rushton, who's looking for an outlet. Gets the short pass. Got 4 seconds to get it up over center. It's going to be a bouncer. Almost snagged there by Brianna Hollingshead. Couldn't come away with it, and it's Haudenosaunee possession. That's a pretty spicy ball, and it's going to get just a little bit past Alicia Smith Longboat. Picked up in the corner by Ashley Bull. She evades the forecheck. Will run it up. Some pressure from Farrah Blackbird. Nicely managed by Bull. Now Savannah Smith spun away. She'll get that pass back. Give and go. Doesn't quite connect with Bull. Bull does get it back behind the net, and there's a great opportunity. Big save by Chelsea Doolittle right on top of the crease. Absolutely naked look. And a stop by Doolittle, then spinning out of the check is Chelsea John. That's going to be picked off. They're trying to get over center. It's a 3-on-2. Pretty well defended. What a drive to the net, though, by Ashley Bull. A little drop step and spin in towards the net. Gets a shot off, but it is stopped. And she winds up in the crease. We'll go the other way. Haudenosaunee with possession. Again, pressure. Both teams trying to apply a lot of pressure. Going to be Lois Garlow going in to pick that one up. Shoots far side. Foot save by Rushton. Ball is loose. I don't think anyone's established possession since the shots. Whoever gets it will get a fresh 30. It's not counting down on New West as a 10-second count. Haudenosaunee get it. Tulpin makes the pass. Comes up top to Mackenzie Deliri. There's a shot near side, just a little bit wide off the stick of Stacy Smith. And here, rushing down the floor is Megan Kinna. You can see why she's such an effective field lacrosse player. She is a speedster, a lot of skill as well. And they're going to slow things down a little bit after that opportunity to shoot evaporated. Bianca Santucci throws it back. Ripped from the outside. There's our first goal of the game from Savannah Smith. And that is a dandy. Savannah Smith will just take this pass. As you're going to see her coming in late. She's still not in the picture. She's about to arrive. Here she comes. Really late change, and the player comes out to get her, but she just rips it before Mackenzie Deliri can get there. And to be fair, another goal. This one from Jamie Lynn Schmidt. And that time she goes bouncer, takes that pass and just ricochets it home. Nice cut between the two defenders. The shot was good, but that lateral move between to split the D. Look at this. She's going left, hard cut back right. Barry Sanders-esque.
Goal, her first of the game, scored by number 10, Jamie Lynn Schmidt. That goal was unassisted at 7:20.
Winding up, thinking about taking the shot there was Jesse Brandt. Fighting through the middle. Good effort to get it off by Carrie Lee Weiss. Nice save by Rushton. Oh, that's a crease violation. Kenley Jacobs was reaching for the ball, and it was out of the crease, but her feet were both still in the crease at the time. Here's Mary McQueen. Zips around one defender. A lot of black jerseys heading over to leave somebody open, but they can't quite make the connection, and it's grabbed by Doolittle. She'll look to outlet. Nice catch one-handed. Still handling the ball. So no back in, just avoiding as she stepped into the crease and then picked up the ball. Here's an outlet to the player off the bench. Great break. It's a pretty fancy one-handed play. I feel like our coaches may be saying Bianca Santucci, that's a lovely play, but maybe a little bit more standard if you can. Here it is. Pretty neat play, but it just doesn't seem necessary. I remember talking to some coaches about a bunch of, about some young NLL players, and there's actually a great video that Josh Byrne did where he was saying, kids always ask about the fancy shots, the tricky ones, this and that, and he said, I always tell them, those are when you have to. When you can, dead overhand.
Haudenosaunee penalty to number 5.
Power play for the Salmonbellies. Blasted from the top. Ashley Bull can't quite find a spot.
5:21.
Bounce pass is going to be picked off by Bull. And Bellies will go right back to it. Lois Garlow hounding Bull, but she gets away from it. That pass is going to be picked off, or is it? No, it will go out to Kinna. Sorry, that will go to Brianna Hollingshead. Number 11 got that shot, and then she's going to reach in and pull the ball out, get a fresh 30 for the Bellies, and they're going to take their time setting up. They've got 17 left on the power play. About 4.5 to go in the first of two 15-minute halves. What a blast! That was Megan Kinna, and she rocketed that high to high through the screen, or over the screen. You see Kinna right at the top there, just staying clear, waiting her time, biding her time. They'll come up to Bull, over to Kinna, and then they start to cook. She comes across the top. There's a screen. Pretty nice job by Brianna Hollingshead to just get in the way and create space for the shot. We're going to have a timeout for the Haudenosaunee Nationals. They're up 3-0, or they're down 3-0 with 4:09 to go here in the first half. The Bellies, now we'll see how things play out. The Haudenosaunee have a full bench, 18 runners, 2 goalies. The Bellies have 11 runners and 2 goalies. So pretty big difference. We'll see how it plays out in the second half. It's their second game of the day for each of them. They had a nice long rest in between, so it shouldn't be a huge factor. Ball controlled by the Haudenosaunee. The timeout work. Oh, it's going to be an over and back. Play on as the ball is picked up by Ashley Bull. Now that, see, I don't mind that one. Oh, Mequan Tulpin, the big hit on Bull after the shot. She was well defended. So tried that little twister. Kind of an inverted reverse whip. Pretty cool. Comes Jamie Lee Schmidt off the bench. They're going to decide to run it instead. Megan Kinna, coast to coast, and scores. Megan Kinna is on a bit of a roll here. I think that might be 3 goals for Kinna. And you can see she is racing the that is a lot of turf that she's covering in not very much time. And then on her offside, just makes the shot to the far post and tucks it just past Chelsea Doolittle. And we're going to have a change between the pipes, I believe.
Salmon Bellies goal, her second of the game, scored by number 12, Megan Kinna.
For second of the game, not third for Kinna. Haudenosaunee trying to get something rolling here. That pass doesn't quite connect. It gets away from Morgan Shirley. Haudenosaunee almost get to it, but Megan Kinna swoops in, spins away, and ducks off from one check. The save, I'm trying to see, I believe, Haudenosaunee Smoke has gone in to play net. We'll have to double check that. Mequan Tulpin, the veteran of women's MSL. It was just called women's senior for ages. Now she rips it free. She's a very physical player, very aggressive, very skilled. Also an enormous contributor to the game as a coach, as an ambassador for the sport. She's trying to get this ball free. Nice job to fight through that check by Morgan Shirley. Shirley now circles the net. He's looking for a pass. See if Santucci can get it to her now. Shirley's gone up high. Santucci will just try and get a shot off as we're late in the shot clock. And it's going to be possession. Oh. Now, illegal cross-check coming. It's Fawn Porter going to the box. I was trying to figure out whether it was Fawn Porter or Ashley Bulk. So that's her 18 cross-check. Fawn Porter, second trip to the box.
Haudenosaunee penalty to number 18, Fawn Porter, woman and minor for the illegal cross check.
Behind the back from Kinna, doesn't find anyone. Down to the final half minute of the first half. Stick with us at halftime for highlights. Make sure you stick around. We'll have some special things going on. Blocked shot. Absolute soak and no flinch. I don't know how defenders do that. Take those blocks. We didn't do that when I was a kid. That was Amelie Jacobs. Just soaking it up and continuing on like nothing had happened. 10-second count. Bellies will have possession. They've only got a second to shoot. They're going to run out of time. Good effort, though. We'll be back in a little under 2 minutes. Watch some highlights. Stay with us, and we will be back with half number 2 of this women's LAXNAI game here on Lacrosse TV and the Blue Squatch YouTube channel. Thanks for being with us. I'm Steven Stamp. We'll be right back to the Nexus Center in Utica.
All right, and we are set to get back underway.
Welcome back, lacrosse friends. We are underway with half number 2 of this women's LAXNAI contest. Possession Bellies clearly getting the better of this so far. We're back to even strength as Fawn Porter's released. Is she going to come back into the play or stay up floor? She's coming back because the Bellies were getting good control. Oh, and she would have been gone if she'd been staying up the floor. But now she's staying over and back and gets the good call. She's going to take off. It's scooped up there by Farrah Blackburn. Looked like a stick to the side of the head. Nice crowd in the building tonight. There's Mequan Tulpin. Fast as a cross, kind of handcuffed Lois Garlow, who's fighting for that Lucy. Fends off one of the Bellies and gets it off, and a teammate is able to pick it up. That's Blackbird. Blackbird getting double team. Penalty coming to the Bellies. It's going to be Brianna Hollingshead with the illegal cross-check call. Looks like Chelsea Doolittle is heading back between the pipes. After Haudenosaunee Smoke had gone in for a little bit. That's for the Haudenosaunee, and now on the power play. Haudenosaunee trying to get something rolling here. Mequan Tulpin hands it off. That one's picked off. Oh, that's going to be a cross-checking penalty. And maybe an unsportsmanlike. Kenley Jacobs. It's 1 minute for an illegal cross-check. Because it's running time in these games, that's going to actually eat up a fair bit of the rest of the Salmonbellies penalty. So we'll go 4-on-4. We're now on to the power play as Kinna is released, and she's a dangerous one. See if they can look for her up top. Nice hustle in to try and grab that ball by Deb Phillips, but the Haudenosaunee come away with it. Kinna knocks it free, gets great position, but a good battle for the ball from Jillian Benedict, and then it's kicked ahead, heads up play by Deb Phillips, gets it to her teammate. She's got one with her, and that actually rolls off the back of Alicia Smith Longboat. Fighting for it is Amanda Chasen, the lone U.S. representative on this Bellies team. She's from California. Some trouble. Oh, nice heads-up play. Just Mackenzie Deliri was in trouble, under pressure, and then just calmed down, made the short pass to her teammate. Thinking she had to throw it up the floor to get clear over in the 10-second count, but didn't have to. Nice and sharp. Fawn Porter's back out on the floor. That's going to come right to her. Or sorry, that's Kenley Jacobs, number 15. Kinna lobs it ahead. That's a little too far. Can't be quite caught. Or sorry, that was Hollingshead to Kinna. Sorry, I keep confusing the two of them. It's my bad. Doolittle. One hopper to Porter. She's going to try and get the Haudenosaunee on the scoreboard. Leaves it there for Tulpin. We'll let it rip go. It's a little bit wide. Might have been a bit of a force, but the Haudenosaunee just trying to get something on net. That's a good take by Miquan Tulpin, but the stop closing up the wickets. Double check and see if Dorothy Paul has gone. Yeah, Dorothy Paul has come in to play net for the Bellies. Pass up top. Here's a great chance, but Mary McQueen is turned aside. Hard forecheck effort. Nice hustle by Jamie Lynn Schmidt. She is now racing back to play defense. Drive to the net. Good check. Coming through. Oh, but a rip from the outside. The Haudenosaunee are on the board. Pretty solid contingent from some Haudenosaunee fans in front of us and some folks from Ontario from the BP Lawyers roster, or Ontario-based team. They are happy to get to see that goal on the board. A little jump shot from Carrie Lee Weiss. Perfect placement, far side, just inside the post. And we have the clock stopped. Oh, there's something. I think Chelsea Doolittle had to stick something into the back of the net. Looks like there's a bit of refuse on the floor. All right, we're ready to roll once again. We'll have a face-off after that stoppage. Tulpin and Phillips going at it. Phillips gets it. He's going to take a check there, but makes a nice pass to Morgan Shirley before that can be taken. Bellies still with possessions, 4-1, just over 9 minutes to go, and a solid lead for the team from the west. Up top, some pressure coming. Oh, nice job slipping past this. Fawn Porter was all over top of Morgan Shirley, and Shirley waited for another cross-check to come, then ducked underneath. Now we're looking for an outside shot. Low to high, it's a little too high. It's going to be an over and back. Farrah Blackbird racing to the bench to the change, getting a forward out. First person out will be Lindsey John, who will go pick this one up. She's got Kenley Jacobs with her, gives it to Jacobs now. Triana Christian heading over. She'll pop back up to the top and take that pass. You can watch all of the women's games tomorrow. The rest of them here, they're going to be in Rink 1. They'll all be live on Lacrosse TV and Blue Squatch YouTube channel. Bellies looking forward to get it there. And I believe the Western fans are thinking that there's a stick landing on top of the helmet of Ashley Bull there. Haudenosaunee trying to move the ball up the floor, some pressure. But Chelsea John gets over center. She'll hand it off there to Trisha John. Oh, foot save by Dorothy Paul. Oh. Approaching the second half of the second half. Nice spin inside. Good double team defense, though, to take away that opportunity. Ball is snagged there by Jessie Brandt. She spins and gets a shot off. Loose ball pops free. It's snagged there by Trisha John. They got 6 to shoot. Miquan Tulpin's going to track it down. She's got 3 on the shot clock. 2. Switches hands, gets a shot off. Just wide. Can't get a reset. We head down to 7 minutes to play. So Bellies will take a timeout with 7:04 to play. Bianca Santucci, will start with possession for the Bellies. They're going to try and extend this lead. Four righties out for the Bellies. Common theme in the tournament you'll see often. Shortage of lefties. forces some unusual formations. That's a nice shot from the outside, but stopped by Doolittle. A little trouble coming up with it, but she's looking for the outlet. Gets it off just before the time expires in the crease, but it can't connect. And quickly back up the floor, Santucci takes her time. Haudenosaunee trying to pressure up from Alicia Smith, longboat. Go over to Santucci along the far boards. Sorry, that was right there. That's Phillips. Her shot affected by the pressure on defense from Lois Garlow. Haudenosaunee, nice little shovel pass to get it ahead to Fawn Porter. Makes a fake, tries to push through. Oh, Porter off the far post. Nice move, good shot. Couldn't quite bury it. Grabbed there by Kenley Jacobs. Haudenosaunee pushing. They're all pushing for spots in their roster as well. They've had 105 players register for tryouts for the team for the World Championships next year. This is part of the process to select it. Here's Santucci racing in. She's going to pull up as Haudenosaunee do a nice job getting a couple players off the bench to take away transition. Hollingshead will leave it there for Megan Kinna. Kinna sees a lane, open up, shoots. Nicely blocked, though. Oh, it became a bit of an Olay situation for Doolittle. She thought she had it, but Amelie Jacobs, when she tipped it, actually made it a little tricky. I think she'd still do it again. Here's Farrah Blackbird. Blackbird spins one way, spins the other. Nice shot, but the stop by Dorothy Paul. Penalty coming now. Looks like it'll be to Ashley Bull. 5 minutes to play. Power play opportunity, Haudenosaunee. Fawn Porter's going to go up to run things from the top. We got Johnny Squire Hill down on the crease on the right side. And Lois Garlow, it looks like, in the righty shooter spot. Farrah Blackbird is one of the lefties. And there's the other. Here's a shot. Put-back attempt by Stacy Smith. She can't quite get it in. Farrah Blackbird gets it. Blackbird circling out. Comes up top to Garlow. Good ball movement. A couple of chances for the Haudenosaunee. That's not a great shot. I mean, it was a nice decision, but good solid contact on the D. But then threw it off. Fawn Porter gets it back. Good chance, but turned aside. Johnny Squire Hill right on top of the crease. Slightly double clutched on the ball. Didn't quite wind up getting the shot she was hoping for. Great opportunity, though. She cut into the middle. Johnny Squire Hill. Tough player. Not afraid to go into the middle. Bellies with 3:47 to go and shorthanded. They're just going to try and kill the rest of this penalty. And then, with 4 seconds left, maybe get a shot, look for a reset. They may actually they're just going to drop it right there. It'll be Morgan Shirley. And Shirley's going to stay and pressure the ball carrier. Don't imagine they're going to be overextending the Bellies. Tulpin cuts hard through the middle, followed by Carrie Lee Weiss. Haudenosaunee working hard to try and generate chances here. Here's Jacobs to Tulpin. Good movement, sidearm shot, just a little wide. Weiss went up for that one. Now it's going to be a breakaway for Santucci. Nobody's going to be able to take away the opportunity this time, except for Chelsea Doolittle, who makes a nice arm save. Fawn Porter going after it. Kinna, they're battling for it. Crease violation on Kinna, and it'll be Haudenosaunee ball. They've got 2:47 to go. At 2 minutes to play, we will have stop time for the final stretch of the game. Oh, it's turned over once again, Ashley Bull. Oh, diving goal. What a play by Megan Kinna. Chelsea Doolittle gets on top of her, and there's going to be a bit of a melee. Ashley Bull goes to play peacemaker after she's the one who ran in to her teammate's aid. But let's look at this goal again. There's the ruckus post goal. You know, Ashley Bull, I think she was really just trying to get everybody off of Kinna. There's the diving goal, at least the last moment of it. 5-1. That's a dagger going into the final 2 minutes. But can the Haudenosaunee come back? Mequan Tulpin, not sure she realized the trail check was coming from Brianna Hollingshead. Hollingshead goes, scoops it up, fights for a check, but does get stripped by Benedict. Smith Longboat comes away with it. Minute and a half to try and get 4 goals. They've got to push. A chance from Weiss, the scorer earlier for the Haudenosaunee. Pretty good chance. Penalty coming, though, to the Bellies. I think it's Ashley Bull again. Sorry, it's Brianna Hollingshead going off, and you can see the final high contact as Weiss goes through the crease. And here's the goal for Megan Kinna. Fakes the shot, dives, gets down by the feet of Hollingshead. Oh, here we're going to see it right from its inception. Nice fakes, and then the dive and reach. And honestly, that's a horizontal dive. I don't really think there's an issue with that. Goalies do not like their player. People don't like players going into the goalie's crease. But there's a goal for the Haudenosaunee. Fawn Porter from the top flips it over, gets it back. Fawn Porter so dangerous. Lovely give and go. And they've got one back. It's 5-2, a minute 18. And remember, it's stop time. So there is a chance still. If it was running time, I don't know how you come back from a 3-goal deficit just by getting the faceoffs in. But with stop time, opportunities open up. Big battle for it. Belly's happy to let the clock keep ticking while everyone battles for the ball. This will be New West possession. The clock keeps ticking. Should be stop time. Picked up there by Kinna. Belly's just playing keep away into the final minute. Hard shot from outside. It's in. Kelsey Dillon looked like she squeezed it between her pads, but just sneaks through on the long, hard outside shot. That's Megan Kinna with another. Oh, just between the arm and body. Chelsea Doolittle looks back in exasperation, hoping she had it, hoping she wouldn't see a ball behind her. But she did, and it's 6-2 with 33 seconds to go. Remember, you can watch all the games tomorrow for the rest of the women's LAXNAI starting at 7:50 a.m. We'll have 2 more. We'll have the 5 through 8 semis. Nice chance from Porter. 5 through 8 semis first, the 2 of them, and then the 1 through 4 semis. Then the 7th, 5th, 3rd, and 1st place games, wrapping up with that championship game at 1:40. Another goal for the Haudenosaunee. Johnny Squire Hill, another veteran of the game. I've seen her playing for years and years, and such a great competitor. Nice to see her get this one. Pops into open space, shoots at the perfect time, and just inside that post, the near post, just off the hip, below the hip, between the hip and knee. It's a perfect shot. Johnny Squire Hill is on the board. It's 6-3, and that is going to just about wrap it up, though, 7.4 seconds.
Haudenosaunee goal, her first of the game, scored by number 6, Jody.
Excellent game.
With an assist for number 7, Triana Christian.
6-3, the Bellies win. We're going to have to look at the scoring to see who's number 1 and who's number 2. The Bellies, who won 3-2 earlier, and now they win 6-3, so they're a +4. The BP Lawyers won 6-2 in one game and 12-1. So I think BP Lawyers will be first. Bellies will be second. And then we'll have to see. I think the Haudenosaunee may wind up in 3rd place. We'll see. Look at all the standings on this website, laxnai.com.